Hey guys, so I'm going to start out with January 5th, 2019 update on mom, which is Jim's mom. Give it.
There, that's better. That's much better. So even she will call herself like a spoiled brat. So it's hard to.
Oops, I got to slow her down.
Turn that reception.
Sorry, her other video was so slow that I had to put it on a faster speed. It's this remote. It doesn't work well.
Off to say that, you know, the way she's acting is just the way she's always been. And to think that it might be something new. And I thank you guys for showing that to me. Pointing that out. How frustrating it is for somebody to be go.
This is about her mother-in-law.
They didn't hear back from the doctor. So they don't know if they're still going to have an appointment or when. Jim does have only one day off of work this week. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, my plans are sort of up in the air about me going home or how long I'm staying.
She's in Texas.
He's going to come and drive back with me. We don't really know yet. So I read all the comments, and thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are fantastic. Those of you who have been going through the same things or similar things, I do really appreciate the input. I do forget, you know, it's hard to forget how she's been, if that makes any sense. Being the youngest in her family, she always was a little bit of a, I hate to say spoiled brat, but she'll even call herself that.
Not yet.
Hold on, let me see.
Because what she's saying is her mother-in-law is just doing this because she's in Texas.
Hold on, guys.
And she's at her friend's house, I think. Lisa's.
Okay. There, that's better. That's much better.
Okay, this is 2019. Very
so
sedentary.
She will call herself like a spoiled brat. So it's hard to turn that off. Turn that reception off to say that, you know, the way she's acting is just the way she's always been, and to think that it might be something new. And I thank you guys for showing that to me, pointing that out, how frustrating it is for somebody to be going through this. I'm not normally, well, at least I hope I'm not normally a selfish person where I think only about myself at first. Of course, then when she told me about all of it, I immediately thought of how I could be there for her. But
now,
with everything, like I said,
she's still first to this day.
She's been, it was very hard for me to get out of that.
It's not something I'm making up.
So
it's not something I'm
I
saying.
really have you guys to thank for that. From here on, it's hard to know exactly what we need to do. She doesn't have a very positive outlook for her life, if that makes any sense.
What's her outlook to life?
That's a little hard for when she started to talk to us. It was hard for Jimmy to take because, again, you think that your parents want to have everything for you.
You would think you want everything for yourself.
To not want to be around for you. Or not to hang on for you is sort of
2019. Mom's still around, you know, and moving around more than Jeri is.
The first thing my father
guys
said was,
see anything?
Hang on for my little brother, and all of us, I guess, in turn. And when my brother got into a really bad car accident, he was basically, I don't know what I'm going to do if this kid dies, you know, like kind of thing. So we knew how he felt. And even when he got sick, he just kept hanging on for us and hanging on for us. So it was hard to imagine, and we were all adults, so it's hard to imagine how Jim might feel right now, you know.
And you're not there to be with him. You're staying in Texas because it's about you.
I promised her that I would be there for her in her end stages and
End stages in
however she needs me to
2019,
be, you know, and that's really what
2022.
it's going to be about her. But
Does Mom know
it's hard
that
for
she
me to
even
not
said
think
all
about when my
this?
dad got sick.
So that's
Jim and I
this
got
one.
married in
Let's go
2000,
ahead and go
we
to
lived at
another
home with my
one.
dad for.
So let me just come right back. All right, got this set up. So give me one moment.
We may just disappear, and if we disappear, then that's on the people who are negative in the world. So,
Warning about
say hi to
negativity
everybody
right in
now.
the beginning.
Welcome to
This
the
is
we miss you. We haven't been here in a while.
from April 14th, 2019. I have him sped up a
So you guys
little.
know, if you've been on the live stream before, that Jimmy looks. We look at the not just Jimmy.
Oh, and then I'll show you this too.
Chat over here because I'm blind.
So in
basically.
2019,
This is how
well,
close I got to
there it
the
is.
camera. Hold on.
Can you see the little monetary? It's a little.
Is that Donna?
Hold on.
Denise, that's what it is.
Hold on,
Hi,
guys.
everybody.
There's a little heart with a dollar sign.
Okay.
That's so people could donate. Sorry, I brought you
thank
so
you very
close to my
much.
face.
We have a new
There we go.
fancy tripod that my bestie gave me. Is it better if I do this? Can you see it okay?
This is where Jim lost his job
Oh.
from Taco Bell.
Yay, that's better. Now the chat's over here, but can you make it bigger?
I don't know.
Okay. Hit F11 and then do plus.
Yeah, right for all these buttons.
She's telling him everything to do, always does. Now, so 3 years ago, Jeri was what, 49?
We went to trivia event.
Jim was like 48.
Like a pack of wolves
Now,
inside
look at the
upstairs,
difference in
and
Jim.
he and whatever, and I was like,
He has
when I got
aged
in,
a lot.
I felt like I had dry cleaned lungs, and I haven't had that feeling for a very long time. So ever since then, I've had like
There's gonna
periodic
be-
coughs.
She just has a lot of
So
excuses
if
for
you're new, this is your
things.
first time joining us for a live stream. Hi. The setup is Jim and I are in the living room. Here's
And
the
she
phone.
has sleep
Behind the
apnea
phone
in
is
one
the
of
TV
the
with a computer on it.
videos
So
that I've been looking for. Now I'm not finding
You
it
hit Control
again.
Plus, please make the words bigger.
And
A lot more. It looks like
if you have sleep apnea, you just don't not have it all of a sudden one day. Usually it's weight loss
that's
and
not caught up. That's
the weight around your
I'm
chest
not
and such. I've noticed now it makes sense. She said she's a stomach sleeper. She can't sleep on her back.
That's the top.
Okay, hi everybody. Let's see, Mandy and Tammy and Amanda and Denise and Linda.
Sorry, I
Louise.
could just watch by
Everybody,
looking here and I
everybody's up there.
apologize.
Okay. Yeah, okay, scrolling up, scrolling down. Ann, Peggy, Carrie, Anna. Anna, I didn't see you in a long time, I feel like. Anna from the Poconos. Karen, Misha. Oh, yay, me too.
My
I'm
cat
glad
is
that we're able to
moving
do
the
this. Yeah, we've
stuff
not done
in
this
there.
for a very long
Come
time.
on.
It seems like way too
No,
long. Crazy
baby.
weather, yes. The sinus drainage definitely has something to do with it. I really do think that it was something like I overdid myself. for the first time
2019.
ever. Since I used to do 50-yard dashes in
What about seeing
elementary
allergies and such?
school. I used to get winded doing the 50-yard dash. I have bad lungs. You know, people are always like, if you lose weight, you'll have better lungs. No, I'm probably fat because I can never really do any physical activity. Think about that for a second.
No, that doesn't even make sense.
No, we've
Okay,
done a live stream in about a month.
your lungs should have
and
been good as a
a
child.
little bit longer. And actually, you probably haven't seen Jim in a long time because we are doing mostly our hauls and stuff on the vlog channel.
Wow.
So if you haven't yet subscribed to the vlog
Excuses
channel, love
back
you guys to
then.
join over there. The video, the description to the channel is always in the description box down below. Or the link to the channel is in the description box down below. So, Tammy is moving us to the TV. Good, Tammy, that's okay. Watching my chickens play. Well, I'm jealous because I don't have chickens. It is a great evening for coffee in my husky mug.
You mean the mug you stole from me when you saw it?
Yes. I don't deny it.
Oh, and he has his
I
teeth
don't
in
deny it.
too.
Oh, Teresa made it. Yay. Hopefully you're feeling up to it, T. If you're not, I understand.
Bam, bam, no, no.
So we just wanted to share some news. Oh, hi, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn's first time here. We wanted to share some news with you, and I'm not.
Okay, can you see this as an act kind of right now?
I'm not gonna say that it's good news, but I
No,
always try to find
he's
the good in all
yawning.
of the things. So, Friday morning, Jim got let go from his job. It was rough. When we first moved here, he was able to get a job right away, and he's only not been working for about a total of 3 weeks since we moved here. And at some points, he even had like 2 jobs because they were both part-time. So this is the first time that in a long time that he hasn't had a job. the Missouri is a no-fault state.
She does all the
It's not
speaking
no-fault
for
state,
him,
it's a
all
right
of
to work
it.
state, which basically they can fire you for any reason, and they
Florida's
don't have
that
to give
way
you
too.
one. Or like the last job that he let go from, they can give you a lame excuse like
Sorry, I'm
for
tired
breaking
tonight.
corporate policy. I don't know what that
That
could
was,
be,
he was
anything from
fired for
calling
breaking
out
corporate
to
policy,
asking for
but
too
they
many days
can
off or something. I don't know, it
basically
could be anything.
say
So,
did anything she said.
no, we did. That was the first time we just told you about Jim's job. Yeah, Taco Bell. So it's sad because he was just
See how she
3 or
elbowed
4
him?
weeks away from his second anniversary.
She doesn't want him
and
to
on
talk.
your annual anniversary, which is an annual anniversary, that's dumb. You get your vacation pay. So he would have had like his vacation pay coming up and stuff. So it was just ill-timed and it was not
Another
great.
thing,
And he was
back then
about
it doesn't
90%
look
done
like
with
she was
management
wearing
training.
a bra.
So it's been tough. Yeah. Thank you, Tammy.
Oh, and I was on her live stream tonight, just to let
So
you
it's
guys
gonna be-
know.
it's gonna be a little-
I am blocked there. I tried to make comments. If they wanted to come on any of my live streams, they could have. I didn't block them. I'm mean. I'm a bully. No, I'm just pointing out some inconsistencies and behaviors and waking people up, because people are still giving and giving, and you're taking it. You're just taking it. This society, everything, we're going down with prices of things, and people are still sending you things. It just amazes me how people have not seen through this. And what is it, Grammy GI? You shouldn't throw rocks.
A little bit of work road, so you probably won't see many more shop with me's for a little bit anyway. Until we, yeah. What we did was we worked out for the next few weeks. He'll get his last paycheck in about 2 weeks, and we have. I only find out. I get paid on the 21st or the 22nd, depending on, because the 21st this month is on a Sunday, so I'll be getting paid on the 22nd.
I don't know when I'll get paid, so.
Around the 13th or to the 15th.
I'm close.
So it's just going to be like month to month. I'll have to make sure we budget and plan, and whatever side work, if any, can he pick up. He's already applied to like every place here. So hopefully come Monday morning he'll get lots of phone calls. Of course it was like a Friday, so it's not like anything you could do on a Friday.
So did he lose his job today?
No.
And he applied for every job already?
It's too dang hot. If I plan on moving anywhere, it's going to be into the mountains.
Well, the desert where the Texas where she lives is in the desert, not where she lives. So
anything that's got an average of 100+ degrees for more than one day.
It doesn't have an average. It's actually a lot like here. So time for your vlog. Oh, Jimmy's vlog. Time for Jimmy's vlog again. Is that what that is?
It's interesting because Teresa just said something about when one door closes and another opens, which my cousin looks at the same thing to me on Facebook, and I had gotten up this morning and figured that now would be a good chance for not only me to work with Jeri more on her channel, but also to really start getting my channel kickstart. And I've already got 10 different things for 10 different days to talk
Because
about.
what it is he doesn't want to work. He wants to work part-time. And this back in 2019, he wanted to do a semi-retirement. It's mentioned in here.
So, your prayers and support, obviously. You didn't get a handkerchief.
No, I didn't.
Go ahead, go. Yeah, which one? I have it.
Didn't have a handkerchief.
Of course,
Here
your
it comes.
prayers, any support would be
Any
well
support.
welcome. Thank you so much, guys, because we don't want to see the channel suffer. And if I have to go out and work in community, I don't know what all I'll be able to do around here much. Which is really, if you've watched any of my channel for any period of time, you know that just my physical stamina won't allow me to take care of my home and have a job outside.
So right there,
So that's why
she
we
should have been being
said
seen by a
that,
doctor.
we-
Right then and there.
Had hoped a tiny bit that we'd been a little further along in the process, like in I guess be making more money by now, but it's okay. I appreciate everything that we do and we get. I said do. I knew that would make him smile. You gotta come closer to me, you're far away.
Yeah, I know. Jeri.
Control.
So,
And because we're getting set up for the
yeah,
scene.
your prayers for
And
him
here
to
it
get
comes.
something new would be wonderful, because he actually said, some days he's just tired and he came home and he'd be like, can I retire? And then some days where he's off for 2 days in a row and he's like, I have to go back to work. You people are driving me crazy.
Prepping the eyes.
So he wants
Jim is.
Yeah, that's what I said. You people. That's what I was talking about. Jim deserves a regular due. I got him 2 of his live wires.
And she
which I did that last
controls
night, so
the Mountain Dew.
He's all due up. The dude is dude. You just make your hair go fuzzy. So.
I like the silver lining.
What?
I want this grow out. I mean, grow out.
No, she didn't want it to grow out back then.
Yes.
I wasn't thinking hipster beards. I was gonna braid it like a Viking.
See, he was
We live
Vikings.
in Missouri, actually. We live in
But
South Central Missouri.
she didn't want it, but now all of a sudden she wants them
I'm
unkept.
from Long Island. I lived there until I was 42 and a half. Jim
Was
is
that because
from everywhere.
people were starting to be very nice to Jim and giving him advice, and then all of a sudden she wanted that Viking look with the long hair?
The beard challenge is in November because people can grow a beard in November. Nobody wants a big long beard in July, right? You get all itchy already. If you guys could see up close on the camera how like red he gets just from growing the 5 o'clock shadow.
No, that's from just shaving.
Okay. I feel like I have a little.
He should know himself, right? But she's trying to say that it's just because.
Oh man.
Do you want to subtract all the time that you've been waiting all the time? I've been waiting. No, we haven't been together.
He like I said, he took it really hard, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him for taking it hard. He was caught completely off guard. He actually was texting the boss about time off. He had requested that he was taking. Basically, he said, "I won't be going away, so if you need me." I'm talking into the wrong side of the phone, people. I'm so sorry. I'm so
But remember, they don't do soft begging. They don't know what soft begging is.
Nobody this whole time. Hi. Anyway, what did you say?
I've been talking to Ash.
Yeah, but like to the side.
I look
here,
rough,
weird.
sorry.
I'm weird that way.
Long
It's
day.
like I'm not making eye contact.
Homemade bird food. Nah, I don't know about that.
I buy my bird food. I don't have enough like pig fat left over that I want to share with the birds to make bird food. I mean, there's always the seeds on pine cone, but I always buy my bird food. I don't. If I was a farmer and I had like leftover stuff, I probably would, but I don't.
Does anyone agree that Jim looked much happier and healthier in
they both know what happened.
2019?
Basically, they said that he broke corporate policy, whatever that is. Hi, Enid. Hi, Luna. Oh yeah, Anthony, Andy, and Phil. Hi, everybody.
Granted, I didn't say it to their faces, but I was like, I want to break somebody's neck anyhow.
Yes.
A little anger.
Yes, he was very upset. Oh, and Frick and Effin. Effin's there. Hi, Effin. Yeah, so he, yeah, it was rough. So we wanted to just update you on that. And again,
Yes, I lost my job.
yes, he lost his job. Yeah. I mean, he didn't lose it. He knows where it is. Just there's someone else doing it now.
Hey, but at least, you know, it was kind of funny too because some of my co-workers that I worked with, when they found out about it, did message me through Messenger that they're willing to walk if I can hire them to do something. And I was like, if I can open up my own restaurant, you'll be the first people I talk to.
Yeah, it was really surprised.
Really?
Yeah, I was really very surprised. Jim was at this job as well as all the jobs he's ever
Almost
had.
2 years, I
Always
believe.
the guy that you can call it, like, he could be there in 15 minutes, he works his butt off. If you don't mind me saying this, I hope not.
No.
Watch.
He may not learn things the absolute fastest when it comes to, like, paperwork and stuff, but the tasks, he learned, like, spot on. He's such a hard worker. And I'm not just saying this because I'm his wife. This is all the things that his bosses have always told me. And until...
So why would the bosses tell her? Would she ask for a progress report? Would she, like, a boss is just gonna, all his bosses are gonna come and tell you he's just a good worker? And come on.
Like, just really be surprised. I don't know what keeps happening. I do feel like, and this, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but the same at the last job that he got let go from,
More
it
excuses.
was right when he was like due for a raise, due for vacation, before his anniversary. Like, is it just they're letting go? They're just letting
It's
go
almost coming
of,
to
like,
an end
because
here.
of
I'm
money and
sorry. It's
stuff?
painful to watch
So it's just,
sometimes.
I think a couple of jobs I've had,
A lot of touching the face. To me, when you're not being real honest about things, you...
willing to be a go-getter, willing to go above and beyond, people become afraid of it because they're like, oh no, this guy is so good, he's going to take my job.
Well, sometimes, yeah, they don't want to, and then, I mean, this is going to sound like the stupidest reason ever, but Jim finds out policy, and he works by policy.
Mm-hmm.
He finds, like, he's Serve Safe trained, which is basically, like, food safe handling.
So maybe
And
he
people-
comes
he
off
wants to call
maybe
people out all
as
the
a
time. It's
know-it-all?
Probably not the best, but it's
I don't know.
I'm proud of him for getting let go for reasons like that. I am.
And do you think he was let go for that reason?
If he's showing up the boss, you know, I'm okay with that. I mean, it stinks and we have to start all over again all the time, but I'm okay with that. You know, it's worse reasons to get let go from a job. So.
One of the things I found out from a previous manager that I worked with in New York, a lot of places get really scared of people who can basically sit there and go, this is against OSHA policy. And they freak out. But how do you know about OSHA? What do you know?
Right.
If you're in the food industry.
And no offense to Missouri standards or any other part of the country. However, when he came to work in New York, he'll tell you that the training methods, I'll even tell you, the training methods, the standards there are much higher. It could be because of the unions, the way the employees are treated. It could be that very reason. It could be, it could just be that there is
why
more
is she
people,
always
see more
touching
things, explain
herself?
more stuff. I'm not really sure why, but there's a very
It's
different standard.
the only
that
theory.
that
I mean,
the workers are held to, that the companies are held to, the employees are held to. Yeah, for sure. Hi in Massachusetts. So that's
it's coming up. I didn't think it was that far in.
I hate the thought
She
that I might be
touched him
asking,
again.
I'm soliciting funds. I never wanted the channel to be that. I don't want the channel to be like that. But people have, I'm just mentioning it because people have reached out in the past of how they can help support the channel. And I have a PayPal link in the description box down below if you're interested. It's just easier than setting up Patreon. And Patreon, you know, you can do one-time donations, but a lot of times they want you to like do every month, and I think that's too much to ask people. So,
Yeah.
Somebody lives in New York and it sucks. Sorry, it's going by really fast right now.
So
That's
now,
right.
do
Exactly.
you see? Now she says she doesn't ask for things,
And,
anything.
like that's
This is just
100%
one.
true. I kind of
This
feel
is
like,
for money as well,
that Jim,
because you know Jim lost his job. But
Jim, it'll work out. It'll work out. It's if he can be here to help me, we might grow the channel faster. You know, probably financially we can afford for him to just have a part-time job. It depends on how much it would pay, sort of.
see.
So that exactly.
So this
And I believe that
part-time
as
job
well.
been
I believe that as
ongoing
well.
for how long now?
It's all up to his plan. That's why I don't worry about it. I plan for it, but I don't worry about it. I prepare for it, but I don't worry about it. I know that it'll all work out in the end. I mean, I grew up where, you know, we've gone without water. They cut our water off. They cut our electricity off. They cut our gas off one time. You know, we always had a roof over our head and some sort of sustenance in our bodies. But, you know,
Pam
so everything's
is
uphill from there.
sending me messages
And I know they'll
on
survive again if that happens. So.
Instagram.
I know
Hi
you have access to
Pam.
that, so that's what's hard.
I'm just
So,
gonna
and that's one of the
finish
things that
doing
makes him
this.
feel a little bit destitute. I try to get him to just have faith that
Maybe
it'll
it's
all
time to
work.
move overseas and get a job there.
No, it's not.
I think they're still hiring in Burger King over in Australia.
No, it's not.
Burger King in Australia.
You would have to work at Burger King in Australia for like 5 years just to pay back the airfare to get you to Australia. Anyway, so.
Pam, I
She's
see
not
everything
stuff
coming
moving
through.
on
I
you.
mean, I don't see it, but I see all you're sending.
So, yeah, I believe that too. Tommy said his time to shine is coming.
Yeah.
So I believe that entirely. I don't know. But look, he doesn't believe in himself. So I try. You know,
She
he doesn't have faith in
instigated
himself,
this.
But you know, God has faith in you. I have faith in you. You just need to have a little faith in yourself.
She treats him like a child.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to make you.
Look at her looking. She's looking right at the camera. She's looking right at the camera. That's
Look.
enough empathy.
Saracen, sounds like you're living the scripture. Casting all
So,
your
It
cares
just
on him, for he
continues
cares
on
for
like
you.
this. So that's basically what I
I
wanted
kinda
to
feel
show
like
you
that's my
there.
motto.
This is 2019, guys. Okay.
Great job.
Here's one. It's from January 10th, 2019.
I am really tired. I'm without my nose spray that helps me stay off the sleep apnea. And I need to get some because it is not allowing me to sleep properly. Hang on, I always look. Why don't I open the clip? And
So
it's
sleep
not helping me to sleep
apnea.
properly.
Now, with sleep apnea, you just don't overcome it. You know, usually there's like a weight loss and So there's all kinds of different things. With them always being so tired, they both probably have sleep apnea. With Jim waking up from being put on a light sleep and coughing like that, he might want to get his lungs checked out. I've smoked almost, more than half my life, and I don't wake up coughing. So that's something you might really want to get checked out. And also, she has mentioned more than once, she does not sleep on her back, she sleeps on her stomach. Now we know why, right? Perhaps get your CPAP machine. It's a very serious condition. So there's another one.